Hi, my name is Nick Aid, and today I'm talking about the debate. Should the U.S. drinking age change? And I'm telling you why it should change from 21 to 18. According to the CDC, 6% of high school students reported in the last 31 days that they drank or drove after drinking alcohol. So that is a very alarming stat. But what does that stat tell us? It tells us that you can't stop 18 to 20-year-olds from drinking alcohol. Yes, that was about high school students, which is very alarming. But that's not even mentioning the 18 to 20-year-olds, the college students. So you're not going to be able to stop these 18 to 20-year-olds from drinking alcohol. So my question is, why have them be breaking the law then? According to the article, Reasons to Challenge the Drinking Age, in 2015, 163,000 people were arrested for underage drinking. And obviously, people over the age of 21 aren't going to be arrested for underage drinking because it wouldn't be underage drinking. So this is kind of just getting these kids in a little bit of legal trouble for no reason, and touching back on that stat about driving under the influence of alcohol. These kids 18 to 20 are technically under the not a single drop rule. So even if they've had just one sip of alcohol and they get pulled over and breathalyzed, they get a drunk driving ticket. And these college kids, 18 to 20 is commonly a college age, so they can also get in trouble other than legal trouble with on-campus housing arrangements and stuff like that. So that's another cause for concern with this drinking age. The trouble goes beyond just hurting young adults, the 18 to 20-year-olds. Bar owners face charges for having underage kids in their establishment. So that means, these people could be as old as 60 and they're still getting in trouble and, being hurt by this drinking age being, 21. And liquor store owners too, obviously, selling to underage kids can be hurt in the same way. So it's not just the young adults. Another reason is that a lower drinking age would normalize drinking among, kids and basically just the whole culture in the U.S. It wouldn't be such a taboo thing if we kind of normalized it. This could give young adults a safer environment to drink in too. This would, if it was illegal, obviously, these kids wouldn't have to drive after drinking, The 6% would maybe be lowered. Maybe not for high school students, but 6% could be lowered if we give them a safer environment to drink in. Some countries have a much lower drinking age. I think in Europe it's very popular for it to be around 16. According to CNN, the CNN article, Should the U.S. Lower Its Drinking Age by Brendan Giggs, some experts believe that the drinking age should be as low as 6 to 8 years old. And this obviously isn't for those kids get drunk, but it's just to give them a little taste of wine or something at dinner, pair it with their dinner, something like that. Use alcohol in a way other than to just, drink and get drunk. Some say lower drinking age causes danger. And obviously their evidence for that is that a stat shows that the amount of driving accidents 18 to 20-year-olds get in is increased when the drinking age is lower. Which, makes sense in a way. They have to adapt to new rules, being able to drink with more than, not even a drop, I guess. Being able to being able to drive after drinking a little bit takes a little bit for them to adjust. And as I was saying, according to the National Center of Biotech Information, this stat is shown to trend downward as the years pass with the law being implemented. Here's a little graph, shows death rate among 21-year-olds, boom, downwards as time goes on. So that kind of shows that, as these people kind of get used to the rules being implemented, they adapt, change, and are able to kind of get it back down to a reasonable amount. So I think that it shows that this drinking age being up at 21 is kind of hurting more people than it's helping. We can learn and affect or adapt to the dangers of having a lower drinking age, but we can't really adapt to the incarceration or the legal trouble, not incarceration, legal trouble and the taboo appeal and all that of the drinking age. So I think it's right to lower the drinking age down to 18. Here are my sources, and that is it.